If you'd like to win $100 in free dining, you should pay close attention to this Neighborhood Dining News Report, which is brought to you by Neighborhood News Online and the newly reopened Omari's Grill at Lexington Oaks Golf Club in Wesley Chapel. I'm Susanna Martinez.
And I'm Neighborhood News Editor Gary Nager. And Susanna and I will tell you how to win big in this year's Neighborhood News Reader Dining Survey and Contest right after this. Thanks to funding from Google, Neighborhood News is now the multimedia real news source serving New Tampa and Wesley Chapel. You can read our print editions, New Tampa Neighborhood News or Wesley Chapel Neighborhood News. You could check out our new website, neighborhoodnewsonline.net, and you can watch all of our videos by searching Neighborhood News on Facebook or Neighborhood News Online on YouTube. Neighborhood News, proud to be the real news source for New Tampa and Wesley Chapel for 25 years. I don't believe there's been a year during my 25 years as the owner and editor of the Neighborhood News that we haven't held an annual Reader Dining Survey and Contest, and this year is no exception.
In fact, I understand that this year's contest is already going pretty well, despite some admitted snafus by my co-anchor in your print editions.
That's true, and thanks for bringing that up, Susanna.
No problem, Gary.
At any rate, because last year's dining survey and contest format yielded the fewest number of entries in recent memory, I decided to revamp how we survey our readers in order to find their favorite restaurants in New Tampa and Wesley Chapel.
I know I found it easier to enter in my print edition this year because you actually listed all of the restaurants, pizza and dessert places, and bars and taverns in New Tampa for New Tampa residents to vote on, and all of those places in Wesley Chapel for those who live in Wesley Chapel.
That was the plan, Susanna, but as you were so gracious to mention, some restaurants and bars somehow got left off the list in both communities, at least the first time that the contest ran in print in each of our markets.
I live in Wesley Chapel, where I know the Brass Tap got left off the list for favorite bars and taverns, and Dempsey Steakhouse got left off for the favorite restaurants list that appeared in my August 23rd issue.
Meanwhile, in New Tampa, where I did not put the restaurants in alphabetical order in the August 9th issue, I somehow also left Wood-Fired Pizza on East Barris Avenue and Taste of New York Pizza off the list of favorite pizza places. I believe those mistakes in both markets have now been corrected online, but some people got upset that their favorite bar and/or favorite pizza place didn't get included. I therefore just wanted to ensure all of those restaurant and bar owners that the mistakes were unintentional and were due to my carelessness as the editor.
My understanding is that not only were the New Tampa mistakes corrected in the September 6 New Tampa issue, but the online versions of both contests at neighborhoodnewsonline.net have been updated?
Yes, and the Wesley Chapel mistakes also will be corrected in the September 20th Wesley Chapel Neighborhood News. Everyone who is watching this is eligible to enter the contest by mail or online through Monday, November 11th. The problem was that we normally only allow one entry per person, so some people didn't get to vote for one or more of their favorites because they didn't see them on the entry form the first time around, which clearly said no write-ins allowed.
So what can they do about that?
Well, some people wrote in the missing names anyway in the print version, but we will now allow anyone who wants to submit a second entry in either or both markets to do so.
And despite the errors, the word on the street is that this year's format has still been very popular.
Correct. We've already more than doubled the number of entries from 2018 and still have 3 more issues for the contest to run. And in our October issues, New Tampa residents can vote for their favorites in Wesley Chapel, and those who live in Wesley Chapel can vote for their favorites in New Tampa in print.
And both online contests will be available until November 11th?
Yes, they will.
Great! So if you want to win $100, $60, or $35 in free dining to the restaurant of your choice, you still have about 2 months to enter the 2019 Neighborhood News Reader Dining Survey and Contest. Look for more chances to win in your September and October print editions of the Neighborhood News and neighborhoodnewsonline.net.
The annual contest really does help stimulate more interest in more restaurants throughout both of our distribution areas every year. And best of all, you get to win free dining. For Neighborhood News Online, I'm Gary Nager.
And I'm Susanna Martinez. Please remember to view, like, and share all of our Neighborhood News Online videos on Facebook and YouTube.